everybody, so I'm going to go through a little bit of the UniWig topper again and how I wear it. This, I actually curled it a little bit. I'm going to put up a video on the iron that I used, what heat setting I used, and actually just how to get those, just that natural looking kind of lived in wave without having it curled. Okay, so I have my canvas block here to put my topper on, and I'm going to link this in the description below. It actually has a holder and everything that you need on Amazon, so it's perfect to put your wig on to style it. It even comes with some T-pins, and I just kind of place that on the top and hold it down with the T-pin to style it. So I already put a little bit of the heat styling spray by Living Proof in there, and I'm also going to use some of the dry volume blast at the very end. You can put this in before too if you want, but I am going to use the Moroccan oil 1 inch. It is set at 265, which is the lowest it can go. This is how low your iron should be on your fine hair too. So making sure that we are taking like just 1 inch sections. So this is the fuller side in through here. So I'm just going to take 1 inch sections because I have a right part. On the other side, you would just be able to take like the whole section in through here. So we are going to we just want that kind of lived in wave look. And so we're taking this full section, we are curling it back away from the face, and we are kind of bringing it down in through the ends. I don't want curl on the ends of the hair. I want it to just give that soft movement. So I'm taking another section. I'm curling it away from the face. As soon as that heat comes through the iron, we are going to just kind of bring it through, down through the bottom, and we are going to do this all the way through to the end. Okay, so now that we have it all done, we are going to spray some texture spray and just kind of comb it out with our fingers. We don't want to go crazy and do too much, but it kind of gives you this kind of this lived in appearance here, and it doesn't take away from the bottom. And that is how I curl and put movement in my topper without having it curled. So you still can keep the length of the topper to match your hair. A lot of times you go and you have the topper cut to match your hair, but then you put curls in it, so then it lifts it from your natural hairline. So a great way to do that is with just kind of those loose, more wave instead of curl. So I'm going to show you that with the video there. And I'm still having shoulder issues, you guys. This is like as far as I can raise my arm. So I'm not going to be able to show you a lot of different ways that I usually can wear it. But I will say I usually end up tucking this side in through here, which works really well. But if it was a windy day and you wanted it to be a little bit more secure there, or to feel better about this in through here. So my topper is back in through here. So I'm going to take some of my hair, and I'm actually going to make sure I'm leaving some of this, you know, topper out in through here. So I'm grabbing some hair and some of the topper hair, and I am twisting it to right behind my ear. And I want to make sure that I have some of this topper hair that's going to kind of fall over it. You can clip it back too if you want. So I'm going to get a bobby pin and I'm going to open it. I actually like to kind of get all of that twist in that bobby pin and then push it up into the hair so we don't see the bobby pin. So it actually is going to act like it is tucked, but it's going to be really secure. So if the wind is blowing, it's not going to come out of that and blow in your face. It's going to be kind of hidden in through there to where you can't see that bobby pin. Another great thing is with the toppers is you can always do a low pony. These are great. So sometimes I will do a low pony. I will leave out some of this front hair in through here, and I'll just do a low pony in through here. And then I'll end up taking, if I could do this with my arm, I end up taking this kind of leftover hair and kind of wrapping it around that ponytail holder and securing it in through there. Don't be afraid to push, you know, get a little bit of fullness out of that topper in through the front or in through the top as well. You can kind of push and pull all that around, and then even leaving out some in the front. So it's kind of a great way, kind of adding that little bit of hair to go around that band so you don't see it, and it creates this nice soft look. So those are the two ways that I've been wearing it now, because I really can only kind of come to this left side. But also I wanted to show you how to take it off. So as far as taking care of the hair, I put a little bit of like a texture spray in there before I curled it. I don't usually put anything on my toppers. I'll put a little bit of hairspray on my bangs every once in a while just to kind of help it stay back or to blend it in with the topper. But otherwise I don't use a lot of products. So I only wash my toppers maybe once every 4 to 6 weeks because I don't really put anything on it. I will, however, if it starts to feel a little bit dry, I will do like a conditioning spray on it, or I will get some Moroccan oil or like a cream, hydrating cream of some sort and put on there, because with the topper, your natural oils aren't kind of coming through to the ends. So it could get a little bit dry. And we'll see how this topper goes in the winter time. If it does start to get a little bit of static in it, since I'm in Minnesota and it gets really cold, if there is a little bit of static in there, some oil or some hydration is going to help. Now I'm getting these off. So those little clips are really kind of stuck in there. So in getting them off, we want to make sure we're not pulling our hair out either. Sometimes I see people and they unclip all the clips and then they just like, you know, bring them all out. It's a little tricky to get it off. I like to, when I take it off, I like to undo the clips in front first and make sure that I'm not pulling on this hair. So I want to be really gentle with this hair in the front. The back, if it gets a little bit caught, I'm not too worried about it, but I really don't want to be pulling out any hair on the top of my head. So I like to do this first. If you unsnap all of them and then you try to pull it from the back, you end up pulling the hair from the top, right? So we are going to undo these two front clips. And what I like to do is I like to lift up with the topper hair, and then I like to push my hair out of it. So I like to push my hair out of the clip and make sure it's all out of the clip, and then I close it so it doesn't kind of like re-grab my hair.
And then I do the same with this side over here. So I push my hair back to get it out of that clip. And then I close it. So now I have that back out. So now I can feel it. It's not really pulling on the back, but I want to make sure. It's a little bit trickier with these back ones because they are clipped in the other way, right? So we almost need to push the hair out of it and then bring it around. We don't want to just unclip them all and then pull our hair out. We really want to be gentle with the hair because a lot of times these are clipped on in those same spots. So that is my tips for that. I really do feel better when I do have this on. It just makes it feel thicker and fuller, of course. But so make sure that you are moisturizing it, making sure that you are washing it every once in a while and hydrating it, especially if you are going to use heat on it quite a bit. And if you're not using heat on it, the heat's going to kind of dry it out as well. And if you are in the sun a lot, remember it is human hair. So if you're in the sun, it's going to fade just like your hair, and it's going to get a little bit dry. So just making sure you're taking care of it so it'll last you as long as you want it to. So I hope that helps you guys, and you still get a discount on the Uni hair toppers. I'll put everything in the description below, and I will talk to you soon.